Hello, and welcome to another broadcast with Gian. Watching this program, you are going to be inspired, challenged, and enlightened. Now, let me introduce to you our host, Gian.
It is absolutely interesting when you think about how life actually goes in cycles, because it happens. So let's just start with the first one, right? Which is the fact that you are a kid and then you become an adult and then eventually you are old, right? That's like the whole cycle here. Why? Because while you are here, now there is another person that is becoming a child and then teenager, and it's another cycles of life, because while some are starting their lives, others are ending their lives. Life operates in cycles in terms of us, age, etc. Also, you will see the cycles of life, for example, in your finances. You will see the cycle of getting out of bad financial spots. Then things are going well, everything is improving, you are on the top, and then you start making wrong decisions and you go down again. You see cycles in your life like this. Same thing happens with your health, with your relationships. Somehow it's like everything ends and begins again, ends and begins again. It isn't interesting when you think about it, right? One thing that I have said to many of my friends is, whatever you are learning in life, try to share it with others. Because the lessons that you have learned are lessons that those that are at the beginning of the cycle need to hear and learn. But the only way that they will be able to hear and learn is when you are in touch with others. It is not an easy job. Your job, the one that I would like you to assume today, is to start looking for young people around you that you can start making an influence in their lives. Because many things that you know, due to the fact that there is a cycle of life, many things you know, they need to hear. So how do you connect with young people? It is so funny because the way to connect with young people is by listening. If you're not willing to sit down with young people and listen to what they have to say, try to understand their humor, try to understand their lives, because they belong to a new era. But if you're not willing to listen to them, they are not going to listen to you. Connect with young people. They are your future. Young people are our future. But if we, this generation, are not willing to listen to the new generation, there is not going to be any connectivity. There is a disconnection there. You don't want that. In fact, what you want is a connection between generations. And that connection is the result of good hearts. That's why everything begins in your heart. You know there is a cycle. You are starting, you know, I don't know in which part of the cycle you are, but the thing is, all those lessons, you want to pass them to them. Make an effort. If you say, nobody really wants to hear me, I don't even know where to begin, how to tell them these things, well, write them. Imagine if you could write lessons that you have learned in life. And perhaps you can post that somewhere, print it, pass it to somebody. There are lessons, my friend, in this cycle of life that you have experienced. Don't keep it for yourself. Share it with somebody. Young people need to hear those wonderful lessons you have learned.
Baby, let's see if you can do this. Yes, search app, Gian TV. You got this, honey?
It's on. That's right.
Man, you're a genius.
Old people get so happy with something so simple.
By Giancarlo Vitatoro. I know you have suffered, but what if you would have never met your mom because she died giving birth to you? That's the beginning of Simon's story. Then Simon's father died when he was only 15 years old. He was sent to a foster home where he was bullied, humiliated, and there was no one to protect him. But Simon decided to find a way to get his revenge by studying and becoming good at sports. He won a scholarship, and soon he started his own business, Simon's Yardwork. Mean people were envious of his success, but one day, Simon met and fell in love with Jackie. They were happy until the FBI arrested Simon due to clues that incriminated him with several murdered people. Will Simon end up in prison? Don't miss the outcome of this story, The Best Revenge, the musical that will inspire everyone to pay good for evil. Go to mygiancarlo.com to purchase The Best Revenge on audio and video.
Hey, 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 hey. That's all, folks. Time to go home. Ciao.